Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Will It Survive an Equestrian? As promised, today we are going to be testing out the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. My shade is in the shade Allison, which I think is really cool, and it actually is spelled the same way as my name is. This is described as a dusty pink color, and I think that's kind of true, but on my skin tone at least, it is pink, but it looks more, the brown part of it looks more cool tone brown than it does a warm tone brown. You will see once I put it on. I have worn this before, and these claim to be long wearing, full pigment, and last all day. We will see though if that is true. Let's put it on. Comes in very nice packaging. The doe foot is just kind of standard, I feel like. Okay, so this is what the color looks like when it's on. It has not fully dried down yet, so I'm going to give it a few minutes to do that. I think it's a really pretty color. Nice for fall, but this particular shade, at least, I don't know about any of the other colors. It does dry down to look a little bit darker than when first applied. I used two dips into the product for the top and the bottom of my lips. So you will need to do that if you want full pigment, but other than that, I think it looks good for now. We're gonna give it a few minutes to fully dry down. So I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like it's gotten a little bit darker and a little bit more gray looking, which is fine. But this is one of those liquid lipsticks that will change color slightly when it has finally dried down. There's nothing, that's coming off. It's completely dried down. This liquid lipstick feels a little bit more powdery than it does moussey. So that's that. It is currently 9:09 a.m. I have a riding lesson today, so we will put this liquid lipstick to the test and see if it lasts. So I'm in the car now on my way to my riding lesson. My trainer is about an hour away from where I live, and part of the highway they are working on, and so a section of the highway is closed off, and I forgot about that. So I kind of just decided to turn around and go through a different route. I hope that I am not late, but we shall see how that goes. You know that your makeup looks good when you're driving the back country roads and people are working in their yards and stuff, and they turn their head and look at you. Don't know if that's good or bad, but it means you have attracted attention in some way or form. Okay, so I'm finished at my riding lesson, driving home now. It is about 1:34 p.m. I have been sipping water and I ate some yogurt, but otherwise I think the lipstick is holding in there pretty good. It has started to wear away around, the center of my lips, but that's to be expected. That's normal. What else happened? This road is a little bit shaky. I'm sorry. That's nothing I can do about that. My lesson today went really good. We were working on the pattern with the 10-meter circle and the 3-loop serpentine so that you change the bends of the horse, a whole bunch of times throughout the pattern. That went really well. It is too bad we did not get it on camera. I guess that's kind of just what happens. You don't have the video camera and you do really well. Oh well, maybe next week we'll probably do the same thing and I can get it on camera then. That would be great. So I'm gonna go home, eat some food, and we'll see what this lipstick looks like when that is finished.
It is currently 3:07 p.m.
Okay, so I'm finally home. It has been about 7 hours, if I'm correct, that I've been wearing this. I did come home and eat a roast beef sandwich. I know that I had a roast beef sandwich for lunch last time, but that is just my obsession lately. Roast beef, some Colby cheese, and cucumber is just like what I'm loving right now. Anyway, back to the lipstick. This stayed on pretty well, I think. It is starting to crumble away. It's worn away on the center of my lips. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's starting to like give me this weird lip line that kind of looks like I put on a lip liner and didn't blend it out. So I don't know how exactly you feel about this. The initial question, did it survive an equestrian? Yes, it did. Though you're not really going to be looking as fresh as you did at the start. The other lipstick, if I remember correctly, it wore off a little bit more clean, and this one is wearing, like I said, it's giving me this weird, like, lip liner type of lip. And I think what's happening is it's just as it's crumbling away, it's leaving that as like a stain behind. So I don't know, I mean, at a distance, like if someone saw you from across the arena, I think this would look normal, but up close, it would kind of look like, oh, you know, your makeup is kind of starting to wear and smear off. I also want to touch on the fact that this lipstick kind of has a strange smell to it. I don't know if it's straight, you can kind of smell it straight out of the tube. I don't know if it's just the makeup itself or if it's a scent in it, but it kind of smells like oranges and not like the good creamsicle type of oranges. It smells kind of like weird orange peel. I don't know. And I remember the Wet n Wild one I did last time. That one does not have any scent to it at all. It's not that awful of a smell, but I just want to say that there is a scent to it that will stay with you the entire day. We'll touch a little bit on the shade selection and the cost of this liquid lipstick. On Sephora's website, there are 30 different shades ranging from a very yellowy nude all the way to like a purple, like indigo color. And there is everything in between from reds to pinks, orange, all of the colors in between. This did cost $20 even. And I know the Wet n Wild one I did last time only cost about $5. So personally, this is a very nice lip product. It will last a good amount of the day. It won't last all day. It comes down to, I think, your personal preference and how much you're willing to spend on your liquid lipstick. Now I have worn this before on normal days in the past and touched it up, applied more throughout the day. Applies on itself very well. So I think you could totally touch this up and get by with it, but it's not a product that's going to look as good in the evening as it did when you applied it first thing in the morning. So I think that about finishes up this video. If you did, give this video a like and subscribe to see more of me in the future. In the next couple of videos, we are going to be testing out some foundation. I have a high-end one and I have a drugstore one, so I am excited to test those out next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!